Welcome back, boys. Right, we finally have the Arsenal peoples. It's a late viewing, so if you guys are watching it, if you guys are watching the show right now, we're very sorry. This is only can happen with the Arsenal boys. This will never happen with the Man United boys. That's just a bang right. I'm just putting it out there. Welcome, Phantom. Welcome back. Um, you want to introduce yourself, Ashmo?
Akimo.
Akimo.
Mohammed anything, Mo. Yeah.
Arsenal supporter, and
That's
Zama, welcome back.
Hello.
I hope you guys watched the game today. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not going to even, I'm
Same.
just going to say that. I'm just going to say that this is a beautiful game, beautiful game, beautiful game.
Agreed.
Fair result. We can start off with Phantom. Fair result.
Yeah,
You think so?
yeah, very fair. They deserved even more, for being honest.
Mo, fair result.
We Arsenal didn't deserve to win, so I say yeah, fair.
To be fair, I thought that you guys stood a chance at one point, and key moments in the game, just literally the game just went away from you. But we clearly can see that there was just far away from you. Like this is they're ahead of him, miles away. So is Liverpool running away with it? Is what I'm going to start off by saying, just as a broad thing. Is Liverpool running away with it
Who wants to
in
say?
this season? Zamwan, what do you think? Because this is up to us as well.
Man
It's up to
City.
us to stop them.
I know. Man City, everyone was saying, oh, they're going to be this, they're going to be that. Ball drops. They have already lost the league. They've
Man said already lost the league, you know.
Bro, how are they losing? Honestly, it's gonna. This may sound like simple or whatever, but it's gonna come down to which big team can beat them. Simple as that. Can we beat them? Can Man City beat them? I don't think Chelsea will stand a chance against them. They just never do good. But it's gonna come down to northern teams battling each other. Just pride. If they sweep both Manchester teams, or let's say it's going to be 4 games against the Manchester teams. If they win 3 out of that 4, they definitely won the league. If they do, I don't know. Even if they win 2, I reckon they've won the league.
Bruv, keep in mind this is only the second game.
True.
It doesn't matter.
And they haven't had any injuries.
Now they got depth now. You hate to say it, and these guys are jammy as well. They will find a way. You know them one.
Fair enough, Lombe. What do you think? Are they running away with it?
Liverpool. No, not just yet. Liverpool look like the strongest team. That's for sure. They look like the strongest team, the most balanced unit. But Man City, depends what they do in the window now. If they decide they want to replace someone, if ever there was a club that's got the money, the manager, the everything to do what they want, they can. But it's just up to them. They're still like Liverpool last year nearly went unbeaten. They were in unbelievable form. But every single team around them has probably arguably gotten stronger. So if they lose 2 games this year, you never know what that's going to do for them before getting to January, let's say. Just one defeat can destabilize things. So Liverpool, they're looking strong at the moment, but you never know what could happen. You never know. And there's 3 players that they can't replace for me if they get injured. Mane, Salah, and especially Van Dijk.
Yeah.
If he gets injured, Liverpool got a problem.
Yeah, especially Van Dijk. That's the main thing. Mo, what are you saying?
I think Liverpool are going to run away with it this year again, mainly because of their centre backs. Well, they're literally the whole defense in it. They're from left back to right back. Like they have the best defense in the league. They arguably have the best right back in the world. I think even in the if you look at the left back position, Robertson and Van Dijk Of course, he's not defined yet, but even the goalkeeper is the best in the league, in my opinion. Him and the Man City guy, Edison. And I think that core from the back, the defense and the goalkeeper is literally key for them to win the league again. Because, of course, everybody speaks about the front three, Firmino, Mane and Salah. But you can't, like, without a defense, no, you can't win the league. Like look back 10 years ago when Sir Alex won just 3 times in a row with United. Like, you need a good defense to win the league, and I think they're gonna run away with it again.
Yeah, well, fair enough. To me, I think City stands a chance. United, I would have thought to myself that we stand a chance as well, but how we are starting off, the defense for us is just really making me feel uncomfortable. Completely. Like even Zama, when I say that we've got the best striking force in Europe, like not even like in Premier League in Europe, it's not even looking like that at the present moment. You know what I'm saying? So we hope that we come back. But look, you guys think like Arsenal, did you guys ever stand a chance today? Like, did you feel you stood a chance?
You want to speak?
No, go.
Honestly, my opinion, like before the game, I swear to God, I thought we were gonna like nick a draw or even a win just because of the confidence Arteta has instilled in the club since he's been here and our record against the so-called top 6. Because we beat Liverpool last year. In the FA, was it Community Shield and also Community Shield. So from that win, I was like, we have a chance in it. But it just proved that quality that they have compared to our team. Like, come on, man! Like, we have Elneny and Xhaka. These guys have Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Naby Keita. Like, it's clear, man. It's mad.
When I saw that, I was thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, this is what's in the midfield.
Come on, yeah.
I wish Kems was here. He tried to tell me Elneny is better than McTominay. He was here right now.
No, bruv, even at that. No, but I'm not really a McTominay, but come on, bruv. Let's come on, bruv. Come on, fam. Come on. Lobby, what do you think? Did you stand a chance today?
I literally said, I don't know if I said it to you before the show, after the show, or during the show yesterday, but I said 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
So you thought that you didn't stand a chance?
No, because I thought, for one, Liverpool Anfield is a different element. 2, their midfield. Yeah, Liverpool's midfield is control. Fabinho, Wijnaldum, and Naby Keita, even without Thiago Alcantara, is control. That will suffocate you.
Not even Alcantara was
Fabinho, there. Fabinho he's deep lying, but he's a playmaker. He'll dictate the game. He'll keep the ball away from you, if anything. Wijnaldum and Naby Keita, they're ball carriers. They can all turn on a dime and run at you with speed and then release the wingers, right? And Xhaka and Elneny cannot carry the ball, and they don't have the speed. They don't have the robust athleticism to match that Liverpool side. I said that straight away yesterday. Like, we're gonna struggle, and I thought Alcantara was gonna play as well to give them even more control. So, that's a chokehold in itself, bro. And then the fullbacks, the crossing, and the accuracy. It's all mad. It's all mad, bro.
The reason why I asked that question is because at this present moment, I feel Arteta is one manager that you guys are actually looking up to. I'm not sure about the previous managers, but in your guys' sense or Arsenal's sense, do you feel like Arteta is like the best manager since Wenger? Like he's probably on paper got the credentials that you would want for a next manager. But do you think he's the best manager you've had since Wenger's left?
Mo, I'll let you go first.
Can you get better than this as well?
Okay. So our last manager was Emery, right? He succeeded Arsene Wenger. I think Arteta is better than Emery purely from a tactical perspective. You know, if you look at tactically, he's way better just because of his his relationship with Pep. You know, he was the assistant manager for Man City. So from that standpoint, tactically, I believe he's clear. You know, better than Emery. I think Emery kind of, you know, we signed him because he was winning trophies with Sevilla, you know, the Europa League, and also PSG. I'm not saying he's a bad manager, but you know, it kind of, you know, the Premier League is a tough. It's the toughest league out there in the world. So I think that's one of the main reasons why he, you know, failed at Arsenal. Is because every single team was strengthening every single year, and we didn't really strengthen like that. You know, every like Van Dijk, 75 mil, Liverpool. You can go Laporte, Man City, 60 mil. Like, who did we buy? What the hell? Like, you know, like even Maguire, at least he spent money. You know, he's moving like a fraud, but that's another topic. But you know,
Man said he's moving like a fraud.
but you know, I think he still is. Of course, I think he's better than Emery, you know. But we've only had 2 managers since, you know, Arsene Wenger's.
Can you do better? You think?
Can we do better? I mean, I was looking forward to get that Juve manager. He managed Juve. I forgot his name.
Max Allegri.
Allegri, there you go, Allegri. But apparently he couldn't speak English, and all this rumors he didn't want to come to Premier League because of, you know, the language barrier. But I don't know, who knows, innit? But you know, if we got Allegri, of course I think he's a better manager than Arteta. But you know, Arteta is just for the future. Now I'm for the future. It's a building thing, isn't it? So it's a project. Whereas with Allegri, I think he would just come, you know, couple years, top 4 maybe, leave. I don't know, man. But I'm happy with Arteta so far and his philosophy.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough, because he's an intelligent guy and he looks like he's tactically tuned. Lombe, what do you think?
exactly.
I just think Arteta is a lot more clearer than Emery. His plan is very clear. He's got that through to the entire squad. Emery struggled. Even if he had brilliant tactics or whatever, nobody understood him outside of there. It wasn't clear. But right now, it's very easy to see what Arteta's doing. His system is so clear that it makes it's easier to identify our weaknesses. It's that clear. Like we can see what we are trying to do so clearly that we know what we need to get. Like right today, for me, what limitations I saw today coming up against the side of that caliber was the midfield. We saw what we're trying to do, but we saw what having but I'm just gonna say it straight up, having OR and Partey would give us just through what we're trying to do. Like, yeah, so that's the clarity that Arteta's brought to the club. Like that, and that gives you the impetus to back it. Because it's that clear. It's like you can see what I'm trying to do. You can see that it works now that he's proved it with an FA Cup as well. So now we can invest in that idea and have at least some sort of rough idea of how it's going to work with quality players who can solve problems, problem solvers. Look at Liverpool. Their whole midfield are a bunch of problem solvers. They're not amazing, but they can solve problems. Arsenal, our midfielders, Xhaka has got limitations that there are certain problems that you can't solve. Same with El Neni. Our Partey, complete players who can solve problems on a dime. So we need that.
So is it just that what El Neni was lacking? Sorry, what's this guy? Henry was lacking was delegation of his plan.
Clarity. What was Unai Emery trying to do?
Well, Wait,
Yeah,
is that
any
one?
Arsenal fan you can tell
Is
me.
that one? Is
Facts.
that one? Is Ollie our humor Emery?
Bro,
Only something else. No comment.
no one I don't get right. There's all this love towards Arteta, which I get. He deserves it, but he played like half a season. Ole half a season was a mad thing. Let's see what happens in the full season
Fair
before
enough.
we jump on this hype train. I can
Fair
see
enough.
why this hype. I can see where the hype could lead. But as a United fan, I've lived this story. I know how this movie ends or how it could end. So let's relax with the whole Ole is the.
Fair enough.
If
Give me a
anything,
manager that you've
if
sensed is as clear as Arteta for Manchester United post Fergie.
Van
Van
Gaal.
Gaal.
Listen, yeah, Van Gaal knew what he wanted to do, but he didn't have the players to play his system. The way Man
And
City
that
play right now, that is the Van Gaal style of football. It's just
so
he didn't have the players. He tried to buy the players, but it just didn't bang. I think if Van Gaal,
Mourinho as well, to be fair.
huh?
Mourinho as well, like park the bus football. Like we definitely knew what Mourinho was trying to do.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah,
knew what
but
Mourinho.
that's not
The thing-
United style though. Think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
With Mourinho, I think.
yeah.
Go on.
Go on. No,
I
it's
feel
calm.
like you guys sacked Van Gaal on the fact that you're playing Arsenal football. It's clear that you're trying to play Arsenal or possession-based football. We aren't that. We need a bit more heart than that. So you literally ditched the clear idea because it didn't suit you.
Wait, but long, mate. It's funny that you say that because that possession-based football, that's that's a branch from the Van Gaal tree that Pep learned and installed into Arteta. It all goes back to him. He's an OG manager. Like, however his tenure was at United, the guy is an OG. He set precedent. Like I said, I think if that team that Jose had with Zlatan, if Van Gaal did that, like had that team, I reckon we could have won the league that year. Or maybe had more points. I don't know, but I'd say
What was the gap
equivalent of
when you
Moyes.
guys finished second? What was the gap when United
Yeah, it was
finished
a mad
second?
gap. It was a mad gap. It was like a 20 gap.
Then, bro, if
Yeah,
the
but
gap was like,
that
Go on.
team that they had, Man City, that's an illegal team. Come on, man.
Here you go.
true.
Facts as well. At the end of the day, I'm in a way happy that you guys got Arteta because I'm tired of you guys using excuses that it was the board and then it's down the manager and then you guys are going here. So now you guys are literally at the beginning of a new path with a good manager. I would say he's pretty much good. But the thing that will always stay at the back of your mind is he gonna get backed? That's at the end of the day. If he doesn't get backed, he stays in this position. So, what are the chances of him getting backed? Lombe, what are the chances?
Bruh. Let me put it this way. So far, Arteta's coming, and transfer-wise has been given Pablo Mari for 6 million, Cedric Suarez for free, Gabriel for 27 million, and Willian for free. There's no evidence at all. Arsenal board right now, but then this is the thing now, right? Arteta's ideas are so clear that it gives the board an opportunity to make a hero of themselves right now. If they invest any penny in this situation right now,
Exactly.
you have a free, just in investing, like just put the investment in. You've done your job. You're a hero. The Arsenal fans get off your back. You've created space for yourself to, like, even if Arteta doesn't work out, you're like, hey, we backed him.
True.
It's not that your team is broke, your club is broke, Like, really and truthfully, how come you guys don't spend?
Oh, wait, listen, let me just make a point. The other day, I watched an NFL game, and my team played the Rams, who owns, Stan Kroenke. And we played in his new $5 billion stadium.
I think we got an intruder.
Come on.
Whoa, Cameron. Let's go.
Arsenal. Come on.
We got an intruder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we finally made it. But welcome. You found us in the midst of trying to work out if Arteta is gonna get back, because you Arsenal fans, you kind of got like a good manager in the system now. You're decent amount of, I wouldn't say decent amount, like average to decent amount of players. You guys can do damage. You just need a few building blocks to actually make it go forward. But the magic touch is literally being backed. And so the question I was asking Phantom is, what are the chances? What are the chances? I mean, you've seen it before with Uma Emery, and you saw it at the end of Wenger. What are the chances of being backed?
You know what? With Arsenal, 50-50. So,
That
it's
is
50-50,
not
I
good
can't lie.
odds, you know. That's
Bro,
not
you know what
good
it
odds.
is? You know what it is? Sometimes we'll get a mad player, and then other times we'll get per check. And I don't know. I don't know. It could go either way. But I think right now, because we got Aura and Party, Aura is basically confirmed. I think we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. So I don't think I have to think about that. But I don't think we're gonna get Party as well. I'm not gonna lie, unless we sell someone. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, but don't you think
Party's not moving? You know,
Say again.
I heard Party's not moving. Atletico's board don't want him to move. New contract's been offered.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I don't know.
he didn't start the last game, you know, and he's a starter. He's their best midfield, one of their best midfielders.
Usually they won't start because the rumors are real, but you might need to pull the trigger.
I've heard he'll have to come, but we have to trigger the release clause. That's 45 mil. So
True.
yeah, it is what it is. If we
Why
trigger
did-
that, then we're sorry.
On a side note, why did that's been bugging me? Why did Gabriel not start today? I need answers, boys.
I think that
Because you know what it is? We play
Yeah.
a back three, and Tierney's played the best on the left, and Gabriel's left-footed, so he wasn't going to start over Tierney
Why is Holding playing? Honestly,
because he plays on the right. He didn't want to play a left foot or on the right.
Mm.
And
I've got a
David Luiz is
couple
the
of
best.
And-
foot.
and you need to-
selection,
and-
though.
So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
I don't
you-
agree. I think we should be playing Gabriel no matter what, but it's what it is.
Yeah, but the reason why he played that starting lineup was because it was exactly the same starting lineup we used in the Community Shield, and we beat them,
Yeah.
except for Martinez, of course.
But that's
Mhm.
naivety. That's what I'm saying. Like I hate when people do that. That's what we did for Chelsea. And then that's naivety saying that these are brilliant managers, especially it's Klopp. Like he's not going to be like, "Are you stupid?" You're using that exact same kind of thing for what was a Community Shield. We're taking this seriously. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And then you use the same kind of tactics. That's a little bit naive.
that point you just made, that made me realize that Lampard isn't tactically inept because we used the exact same team that we used on him 2-3 times, and he beat us. He adjusted.
It's not. I don't know, man. With Arteta, I don't think he did anything wrong here because this team has been performing as well. Every player in the team has been performing, so I don't think it was the wrong choice.
Okay,
I've got
so,
a couple of theories on this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm pretty certain of this. Mark my words.
I think
yeah.
it's what it is, bro. But Liverpool are better than us, son. What do you want us to do? Liverpool are better than us. They're supposed to be beating us like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
We didn't play
I
bad. We didn't play bad.
asked the question. I asked this question earlier on because I really wanted to find out the mindset of you guys or what you guys were thinking before the game. Did you think you stand a chance?
Well, I thought we could get a draw. So if
Yeah,
you
I
said
thought we
that's
could
not
nick a
chance,
draw.
then yeah, I think
Exactly,
we could get a draw. A win at Anfield, that's tough. I'm not even gonna lie, that's tough. That is very tough.
When the game was
do
going, when the game was going, did you have like
We started off well. We started off well. Getting the goal, I was happy, but then like they scored straight after, so I was like, okay, this is amazing. I don't see that fucking amount because last time when we scored, like we kept it going. So, I don't know.
Facts. But think about it. We could have easily gotten a draw. You know, saying a win is a bit crazy, but with Lacazette's chances, yeah. If that was Aubameyang,
Lacazette should have scored that. If Lacazette didn't score
Bro,
that, oh,
he had
that's-
to- like,
he's
amazing
finished,
chance.
bruv.
Arsenal
He's finished.
scoring
He's finished.
You're
if
getting
that was
me
Aubameyang,
onto,
if that was Aubameyang,
you're getting me onto the point now I've been dying to make. Yeah.
go on.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. I just have this theory. Yeah. Arteta's a sort of manager who he said, okay, you had a Community Shield win, guys. I'm gonna pick the same team. He's throwing these guys enough rope. He's throwing them a rope, and you're saying, you know what? Are you gonna hang yourself, or are you gonna use this rope to create something for yourself? Right?
Yeah.
Rope holding tonight for me. He's hanged himself with his rope.
Bro,
Saliba,
I swear to you, Saliba, bro, what's he doing, fam? How much training does he need, fam?
Exactly,
Come
man.
on.
Listen to
We're
this.
playing football, fam. There's a ball and there's a goal, fam. Come on.
I was watching St. Etienne last year, yeah. Purely because of Saliba. Whenever Saliba was in the team, they played 3 at the back with Saliba at right centre back.
Wait, yeah, you're right. Where was Saliba? Oh my!
I don't know.
St. Etienne.
He was on the
Right
bench,
centre back.
He was on the bench.
Yeah.
Was he on the bench?
Saliba, no. Saliba was not on the bench. It was Gabriel today.
Exactly. Gabriel was on the
God
bench.
damn.
But
That's
as soon as we get Gabriel,
Phone agent, bro. Why am I coming to London, fam? I need to be playing.
Hey, you know, I'm looking at the subs now, and I'm kind of wondering, well, why didn't Pepe start?
William's better than him right now.
Really has been playing well.
Form doesn't matter. In my opinion, form doesn't matter in big games. You play your best players.
Yeah, but William played. He played well defensively. He saved us a lot.
Yeah.
Like even in the first half, like him tracking back to the right back position. You know, did well.
That right hand side for Arsenal today got absolutely torn to shreds. Bellerin holding on that side. Bruh. Because Mane was loving it. He was going elbow in the first minute. He loved it today. Mane was loving it.
He had the field day today, man. You know.
And then like people are saying Pepe. Yeah, I feel so sorry for Pepe because I also watched Pepe at Lille, innit? He was unbelievable in this last season. Okay, you say Farmers League, blah 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 blah. But I watched the French League in it. Yeah, but basically, in my opinion, Pepe's had nothing to work with on that right side. Is his entire time at Arsenal, nothing. Do you know who his right backs were last year? Maitland-Niles under a bogged Emery system where Maitland-Niles was bogging out every 2 seconds. Bellerin, who came back in last year, was like Michael Jackson in when he was 41 doing the last flipping concert, the one where everyone's done a tribute to him. Looked like that. Bellerin.
This is it.
And Socrates at right back. Those were the 3 parts.
Those guys, they don't feel with confidence.
He needs to be cutting in. He needs somebody to play that right back role properly so he can cut in. He needs to manipulate that dynamic of the overlap, and then he can. And then on top of that, hold on. Yeah, sorry. On top of that, nobody sees this guy. Do you know what I hate about Arsenal? This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Yeah. It's like Arsenal don't realize our best players are frontline. It's like we don't realize our best players are frontline. Like Aubameyang's there, Lacazette's there, Pepe's there. I beg you, please spam the ball at these guys. Feed them with the ball constantly. What's the one thing the opposition don't want? Aubameyang running at them, running in behind them. Get the flipping ball to these guys constantly.
Yeah, but fair enough. You know what pisses me off as well? You know, Martial went missing. It's the same thing. Like we got Bruno and we got Pogba, but we're still not feeding them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not feeding it. But it happens. It happens.
It's crazy.
It sounds like this weird thing about
Martial and Aubameyang in the same conversation.
Let me. I know Martial is
He's almost silent. Martial can't even clean his boots.
It's not close. Listen, it's not close, but he just means in service wise.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just right. At the end of the day,
Rashford scored.
Huh?
Rashford scored. So what's the excuse?
Wait, listen. First of all, Rashford had a bad boy goal. Man dropped hella.
I know. I'm saying, what's the excuse for Martial? Because Rashford
hold on a second. Hold on. Zama, yeah. You see me, yeah. Yesterday, I couldn't sleep. You know, I couldn't sleep yesterday, fam. Like literally the whole night, I couldn't sleep. Like I was waiting for you to come back onto the chat because oh my god, how can you start comparing Mbappe to Rashford? How?
How do you
begin to start?
Like, what's going on there? What are we doing?
Do you know what this guy said? Because he sent me the video. He sent me the video talking about.
I think I heard him say. I think I heard what someone. This is what I'm thinking.
Dude,
What,
I
That's like
couldn't
a funny
sleep,
thing.
bruv. I couldn't sleep the whole night, bruv.
This
You know what?
this
Yeah.
guy, bro.
And listen,
You know
the thing
what?
that
This man
Lumbe
right
said.
here. This
Wait,
man right
hold on,
here.
hold on.
This man right here. This
Lumbe,
guy.
Yeah.
This
Hey.
guy here, fam.
This man right here. This man
This
Yeah.
right
man
here.
right here, man. This
Yeah.
guy. This
Bro,
dude
Shaw's
over here.
been injured. That's when his form dipped. Plus, I don't know. Listen, it's just a bad run of form. That's all it is.
Do not compare Mbappe to Rashford. I
Bro,
beg.
for the last
You're
time.
tapped.
Oh my
You're
god.
tapped.
Listen,
I'm a
You
Man
are
United
sick,
fan.
man.
I
Listen,
beg
bro,
of you.
crazy.
all I said
Please.
is that Rashford could produce similar results in the same.
I beg
You're
of you.
crazy.
I don't even do that,
Bro,
blood. Please. I
French
beg
league,
of you, fam.
from league.
You're crazy. You're
No,
crazy.
I'm
How
not saying,
You're crazy.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the results will not be far apart.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. What are you
Fam,
talking
are you
about?
still talking? How are you still talking?
Just move on, bro. Move on.
You know what? You know what? You know what the funny thing is? I see why Zam was saying that, but I know why it's not true.
Like, he's saying it
Because
because he's
you know what? You know why he's saying that?
techie doesn't mean that he can do
Because they're the
nothing
same
to you.
structures, blood. The same structure, same body type.
No,
Yeah, I know what you're
Rashford
talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Rashford
talking
can
about. They
do
are similar
everything as a
types.
footballer. Rashford can do everything as a footballer.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
yeah, he can do everything. But he's a purple patch player. Like let's just put it out there. Like he's a purple patch player. When he's in form and he's feeling good and everything's coming off,
crazy.
he'll hit knuckleball from 45 yards and he'll hit bins. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But when
for
he's not, like, but now if you want to link up with the likes of Neymar and that, and then have like high IQ footballers and that playing football, like bro, Mbappe in that France World Cup, bro, he ran the tournament. Him and Griezmann on either wing with Pogba, bro. It was madness.
Pogba made that team look so good. Let's be honest.
Nah, hey. He was
Pogba is in Man United, bro.
He was a
part
part of
of
it, bro.
that, you know
Relax,
what I
bro.
mean?
You see this guy, bro. He's always.
Pogba's, bro. That Pogba that plays for France, bro. Listen, I could argue that let's not go into this. This is an Arsenal show.
Anyway, yeah, let's move on because at the end of the day,
I hate you, like. I hate you.
you ain't going
You
nowhere.
make me
Like,
sick.
someone, like, you're
You
not going
guys
to
make
make.
me sick.
I'm not. Hey, Kev, I'm
Yeah.
not affiliated at this point. I'm not affiliated with them comments. I'm not affiliated with them comments, man.
Blasphemous,
Oh,
bro.
I stand by it.
Bro, all right, cool. So at the end of the day, well, let's go back to Arsenal because I see hope. Oh, here we go. I see hope in Arteta. Really, and truthfully, I really do because he's
That's the guy.
being mentored underneath Pep. He's got grit compared to Oli. Compared to any other manager, he actually got that face. Like he knows, and he's tactically aware. So if he doesn't get back, it's going to be a sad day, and I will be sad for Arsenal, but at the same time, I wouldn't because it's Arsenal, isn't it? Like who cares about Arsenal at all? Yeah. But what obvious signings do you think Arteta needs for Arteta's plans to come into fruition? Like what actually will change things?
Those two players.
Kusam Aura.
Mm.
That guy, he is a bad boy. He is so cold, man. It's ridiculous. We need him in our midfield because we lack so much creativity. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
So that opens up everything.
Yeah, him. But we also need another midfielder.
So much more service.
You know,
Agreed. You might need a CDM.
we need
First.
another midfielder.
Oh,
We
wow.
can't.
I hear you.
You know, Xhaka
wow,
isn't
partner.
it. I have to be honest. You know, if we can
Shaka's
bring in,
alright, man. Shaka's alright, bro.
Yeah.
Put him next to someone. Shaka
yeah, but
Oh, wow.
next to someone, it's like with the
With Arsenal, man, he's just settling for Xhaka, bro. Get him out your club.
Yeah, blood game. But
Bro, Lindelof's alright.
No,
He's
can't
alright
get
as well, bro.
we can't get him.
We-
Like, I wouldn't
Luke
get him.
Shaw,
Like
Luke
that.
Shaw, they're all
He's
alright.
quite-
Wait, hold
bro,
on.
The only thing that he lacks,
What I'm saying right now, we need to get the shit out. Then we'll get the good in. We need to get the bad people out.
Mo, what are you saying? Mo,
me with Xhaka, yeah, let him stay in the club. Let him stay in the club, yeah. but the only thing that he lacks is like mobility. Like you know that those players like Wijnaldum and he's not that type of player. He's a more pivot, distributing the ball, to the left wing to Aubameyang or to Pepe Willian. If you have someone like I don't know, Hussam, I can't say his second name, innit? It's kind of hard. How do you say it? Awar. It's a bit mad.
Awar.
Awar. Yeah, Awar. If we put him in there with Partey, bro, we're going clear. We're going clear because Xhaka, he needs somebody alongside him. It's like the problem United have with Maguire. You can't have Maguire and Lindelof together. It's a problem waiting to happen. So that's why they probably wanted Gabriel or someone or Pamecano. I don't think you're gonna get a centre back this year, but with Xhaka, all he needs is one more player next to him.
You might need it, man. You might spend 100 mil. So the defense is still shaky, man. Do you know how big that is?
I'm saying we need Partey, Awar, Ceballos to be our midfield. Remember when I said 3 players who have very little weaknesses and can solve problems? Ceballos can play CDM, CM, attacking mid. Awar can play CDM, attacking mid, CM. Partey can play CM, CDM. Problem solvers all over the pitch. No clear weakness for you to target.
Wow.
And
you look uncomfortable with those decisions.
Huh?
No, I'm saying,
I don't know. You know what it is, yeah? Ceballos is all right, yeah. But I don't know. If we sign Alra and Partey, I don't know if we need Ceballos.
He's a skill player. Look,
if we sign Alra and Partey, I don't know if we need.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Ceballos technically very gifted player, but his decision making sometimes I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, but he's a very good player. He's only 23, 24 years old. He's got time to.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's. I don't know, man. It's just something not there for me. He's still a bit of a crackhead. He's still a bit easier. His head's, I don't know. He's just still a bit of a crackhead, man.
Decision making. Get your decision making like up to the levels of I don't know someone like Kante or these guys.
No, he's not that kind of deal.
No, I'm saying decision making. Decision making.
Honestly, Ceballos just needs somebody who he can exchange the ball with quickly. With Thomas Partey and Awar next to him, he can exchange the ball fast with those guys. Like Awar,
I agree with Lombe. Agreed.
I'm telling you, like Ceballos is all about 1-2s, round the corner into space.
Yeah,
Xhaka a bit too slow for that.
So you wouldn't start Xhaka? You wouldn't start Xhaka in that midfield?
Me personally,
yeah.
You have Partey, why?
If you've got them 3 on the pitch, Xhaka, there's no room at the end for Xhaka. Xhaka's your bring in your Henderson for the second half sub, bit of a man mode character.
High key. I'm not gonna lie. Ceballos, Alra, and Partey as midfield 3.
Trust me, that's balance. That's balance. That's balance.
Yeah. To be fair, that's a problem to have, though. And that's the issue with Arsenal. You man won't spend. Well, that's a good problem to have. Like for us having Donny van der Beek, it's a good problem to have.
Did you really need him?
You man do not know how to spend money. I'll say
Did you really need Van der Beek?
Yes, bro. Why is he buying on the club?
Listen, I agree with both of you.
You didn't need him. Unnecessary.
We spent in the wrong area. It is what it is. I mean, it's 40 million at the end of the day. Low-key a bargain.
Yeah.
We had this conversation yesterday. I'm for one who hasn't watched Donny van der Beek like that. So I don't know what to expect. Really and truthfully, I'm sitting here like we got him.
He's wavy.
We got him,
bro. You guys, yeah. I can't believe my eyes that Man United have signed Donny van der Beek, and it's not even a big deal. Oh, we mad? Do you know how wavy this guy is?
He's a baller. He's a baller. That Champions League run.
Big baller.
Off the ball,
I'm
he
telling
creates
you,
space. He just gets in and out of it. He's just so active.
from
So-
from deep, what Frankie de Jong Van de Beek was doing, bro. It was a pleasure to watch, man.
Yeah, in fact.
Yeah, but Zamo, listen. When you said you have a good problem to have, I don't think it's a good problem because Van der Beek is a starter. You're either going to bench what? Pogba or Bruno. You're not going to bench them guys. And you're always going to play McTominay or someone CPM.
Nah, you the DM so badly.
The issue with United is when these men come off,
Yeah.
bro, it changes. The attack, the game, the vibe, it's so deflating. It's like, but when Pogba comes off
Facts.
or Bruno comes off, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to watch this. It's like I'm gonna have to.
Lingard is coming on now.
Yeah, bro. It's like
Oh,
I'm not gonna turn it off because I'm a fan. I'm here now, innit? But I'm like, wow. Like, Ole's really gonna make me watch it.
Okay, cool. Let's just finish off real quick because I don't want to go.
Bruno Pogba plays 60 games each. It doesn't make sense. It's the same thing with Greenwood and Sancho. There's no way we can have Greenwood play 60
why
games.
are you saying Sancho, bro? He's not on your team.
Why are you saying Partey and Aurora? He's not on your team.
No. So, but we're at least talking to them, bro. The devil already told you bye.
We're talking to
Just focus on talent, bro. Focus on talent.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
By the way, Tellez is a baller. He's an amazing left back, bro.
Who?
Yeah. This guy thinks that Luke Shaw's gonna fail the Tellers. Well, this guy thinks Tellers is gonna take.
Come on, get to reality.
Something wrong with him, bro. Something wrong with him.
Bro, Tellez is a way ahead. He's clear, man.
He's
He's clear from Luke Shaw.
We need to improve. We need a centre back, a CDM, and a right.
Tellers is better than Luke Shaw.
Bro, Tierney was getting ripped apart today. Be
No,
quiet.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Luke Shaw would have got. He would have been on his arse, bro. This guy would have been pantsy because he's so fat. His feet would have been peak for him.
Wait. I saw Salah's only had like one goal against United in how many
Bro,
years?
we beat these man 2 times in a row. Don't talk to me about Liverpool.
The charity game.
There are some. Today they got a little bit noisy. Like, come on, they're still our son.
Look at this. It was a charity game.
Oh snap! Okay, cool. Arsenal, let me go on with you guys because I just want to find out a little bit more just before we end the thingy. So, at least you definitely know who you want to have in your team, but which people do you want to offload in Arsenal? Because there's so many people. You guys are.
You should ask who they want to keep.
Bear, man. Yeah. Kolasinac, get out of my club. Guendouzi, get out of my club. Socrates, get out of my club. Chambers, get out of my club. Sorry. Holding, get out of my club. If I'm being honest, innit? Like
Ozil, get him in the bin.
Ozil, yeah. As in, I'd love for him to start again. But
get him in the bin.
I have to, it's all politics with Ozil, isn't it? So it's kind of
straight in the bin.
But yeah, those centre backs and defenders, Kolasinac, Chambers, Holding, they're not Arsenal quality players, innit?
Remember who you uploading?
Let me give you the rundown. Yeah. For what? Yeah. This is the rundown. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Let me just throw this in first. I think we saw the wrong keeper. But anyway, bruh, we saw the wrong keeper. In my opinion. In my opinion, we saw the wrong keeper. Wait.
Who?
Martinez.
Let me finish. Yeah. Let me finish.
Martinez is gone.
Yeah. Aston Villa.
What?
He's kept 2 clean sheets, saved the penalty on his debut. Anyway, yeah.
I like Martinez, fam. He's gone. Wow,
I liked
Emmy still.
Bro, I'm telling you, that guy made me feel comfortable. Like when you're so comfortable. You get what I'm saying, bro? Okay, let me just keep that. 1, yeah. 2, the centre back. Huh?
You think they should have sold Leno?
We should have kept Martinez. I don't care what happens to Leno.
Okay. That's the thing. You know what is when we're trying to do these deals, and with this guy, think about it. A year ago, he would have gone for 500k. Now he's gone for 20 million. they're thinking
I'm happy with
this is so crazy how we can't say no to this offer in it. I understand why they did it, but I
at the
also
same
understand what
time,
you're saying in it. Yeah.
if at the same time, am I crazy for thinking if we had kept Damian Martinez in goal and said, Leno, you will fight for your place again, what's Leno gonna leave? If we sell Leno right now, what's he gonna cost? At least 40 mil.
Yeah.
But also thinking,
what are
you
you losing out?
yeah. Remember those games when we were conceding 20 shots on goal, and then it was barely conceded. So I don't know.
Yeah.
They're trying to pay it back as well.
But at the same time, it's the relegation keeper syndrome. So all the keepers that get relegated, they're on flames, they're being peppered constantly, they're in the game. And who are the best keepers are the ones who only have to make one save in the game, their head's in the game, they make the save, it's a strong hand. They get the ball, they clutch it in the air. Look every single aerial ball that comes in the air, Leno, bruv, compared to Martinez. I still get this. I get this shiver that Leno gives me. I can't help it, but it's the truth.
You're right.
I'm telling you. In the air, Martinez is secure. He's knocking everything away from him in the air compared to Leno.
Leno isn't comfortable in the air, you know. But
no, Leno likes to have a little spring and catch it, and then his landing is off sometimes. Like even before he got his injury, his landing is kind of like, yo, Leno, are you catching it? Are you spilling it? Are you like Martinez grabs the ball, bruv. He's a bear. He's massive.
Martinez is huge. Martinez is 6'5", bruv. This guy's wedge, bruv. He's catching
massive.
the ball.
And
big boy.
And I think he's better on the ball than Leno. I don't trust Leno off the ball his feet compared to Martinez.
I don't know.
I feel like Leno is.
You know what? Talking about on the ball, yeah. Today, Salah came this close to scoring from a Leno mistake. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, when he came across the keeper and then
Leno was this close. Nobody was speaking.
Leno's got those. Yeah, watch every single game. Yeah, remember I've said this to you. Watch every single game. Just watch Leno on the ball. He's confident. He's very confident on the ball, but he's not sick on the ball. He's not sick. Do you get what I'm saying? He's confident in his decisions, but he's not sick.
Why didn't you sell Leno? Let's say you sold him for 40 million. That's an extra 20 million you would have had. You could have put towards Partey.
Do you think we've gone too far down this rabbit hole? We've gone too far.
We would never have sold Leno. We would never have sold Leno. That's the problem.
Nobody wants Leno right now.
Hence why we're here. But regardless, my assessment of the situation is still we saw the wrong keeper. Although it had to happen, it just is what it is, right?
But then again,
that centre back list, Chambers, Rob Holding, Socrates, Mustafi, Mavropanos, flipping.
Oh my god, I forgot about him. I forgot about Mavropanos.
We've got like 9 centre backs. Big man thing. And then we just bought 2 with Saliba and Gabriel and added to that list of deadwood that already need to be cleared out. So that's half. We can sell 4 centre backs and become.
We can raise like 40 mil from that and get parties, you know.
Then you've got Meza also. I'm sorry, one of the greatest, most talented generational players I've ever seen. But I've never seen a celeb. I keep spamming this point, but I've never seen a celeb.
Lazy bastard, Bob. Get him out.
No, it's not even about lazy. But I feel like there's a celeb on the pitch. I don't care what's causing it, but there's a celeb on the pitch when there's Ozil. I've seen Patrick Vieira, I've seen Ray Parler, I've seen Fabregas, I've seen Santi Cazorla, I've seen bare quality midfielders under Wenger. The only one where I feel like there's a celeb in the room is Ozil. The only one in my entire Arsenal supporting life. And I just don't like it.
Holiday football, you know, he's a brand. He's a brand. Ozil's a brand, you know.
But he's flipping wonderful. There's nothing like a Mesut Ozil masterclass.
No, it is. As an Arsenal fan, we have been through every single just possible thing with Ozil. And you just get to a point where I'm just like, I'm done with him. Get him out of the club. Get him out. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
That 350k wages, can pay for Aouar and Partey's wages and have spare. You can have 100k left over with that. Are we mad here? This guy needs to go now.
So common denominator, basically what you're saying is that Ozil needs to go. Like out of all people that you have, Ozil will be the first person
gone yesterday, blood.
I would love him if he was starting right now. I'd love him to stay for an extra year. But who's gonna buy him? Who's gonna buy him?
No one can afford his wages.
Today, get him gone today. I would have gone now. Now.
Release him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Besiktas.
You ain't leaving, but you ain't leaving this window. Let's just put it that way. Probably leave in January.
Obviously, this is obviously wishful thinking, boys. I don't think he's good.
The
All
last,
right, cool.
last
So we've got last. I'm just trying to keep it mainly brief, but this is probably a question for everyone. Ole, Lamps, Arteta.
Oh
Put them
my
in-
god, Oli is trash, man.
Put them in order.
I'll
Put
go
them in
first.
order.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Arteta, Oli and Lampard together, man. I can't. Them two are both, I can't.
Oli.
Okay, Kems, what are you saying?
Kems has an agenda.
I don't have an agenda. Actually, I'm gonna say real facts here.
Listen,
Arteta
it says I don't have an agenda.
So Arteta right here. Okay, Lampard. Oli's right down there. Oli right down there. Oli is whack. I'm saying, Oli just said, go out there and pass to Bruno. I hope we get a pen. That's Oli, bro. It's Oli right there, bro.
Phantom, what are you saying? Phantom, what are you saying?
Go on.
Ooh, this is gonna cause a little. Okay, Arteta.
Easy.
I'm gonna go Ole. Then I'm gonna go Lampard. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because at least up to this point now, I have seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at least assemble a first team. Frank Lampard, what's his first team? Somebody please tell me. I'll wait.
Yeah, but
even last season.
weeks though.
Wait, Ken, that's actually a good question. Why would you put Lamps?
I will wait. Even last
Why
season.
would you put Lamps ahead of Oli?
Agenda.
Top four, maybe?
No, not agenda.
He
did it so much more with a lot less.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you
better
mean?
than us last year?
You had way more.
That's a good point.
They didn't spend money for the past 2 seasons.
Wait.
They just sold their best player.
No. They had a lot of players. Hold up, listen. We had injuries. Pogba didn't
They
play.
just sold their best player, bro. You just bought Bruno and Maguire. You do you know how much money you spent?
Just chill.
You know how much money you spent.
Hold up. Kems, listen. Daniel James was playing up front with Rashford, with a midfield of Pereira, Lingard, and Mata most games.
Okay, yes, and then you sorted out and got Bruno.
And we finished, but we finished third with that.
Okay. You got Bruno.
Playing a majority of the games. You cannot tell me that Arteta or Lampard would finish third, having a midfield of Pereira and Lingard for like a good 60-80% of the season.
If Arteta had that United team, he'd be challenging.
Hold up. That's right.
He'd be challenging. He'd be challenging.
Post Bruno.
Why do you think that, Kim?
Because Arteta is so far ahead of them, technically. He actually understands what he's doing. Being around Pep and being around Wenger, he actually understands the game.
He hasn't proven that to me, though. He hasn't proven that you're going off.
Wow, he's actually come in and got them even better. You might have just stayed the same, bro. You're just average, bro. You just stayed the same. You haven't improved. Oli has not improved you.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oli has not improved you.
You guys should have. United should have won the Europa League. You can't be losing to Sevilla and them, man.
Last game put a bad taste in my mouth. When I saw Werner at left wing against West Brom, I was like, whoa.
Werner plays he plays on the wing for Leipzig. He plays on the wing still.
No, he
does not.
He shouldn't be.
No,
he does play on the wing for Leipzig. He played on the wing for Leipzig.
No, he does not.
He played on the wing for Leipzig.
Is on the break centerforward.com.
He played on the wing for Leipzig.
Literally in dot middle.
Do you know what Werner is? He's basically Aubameyang in Leipzig. That's the mode of player that he is, not level.
Yeah, and we played Aubameyang on the wing, and this guy's getting golden boots.
Huh? No.
We played Aubameyang on the wing, and he's getting golden boots.
Yeah, but the difference is Werner's never played on the wing. Aubameyang.
Of course he has.
When Lewandowski
He played on the wing on Leipzig. He played on the wing.
How many games he played on the wing, bro? You're bugging.
Didn't. No, Aubameyang's had loads of experience. You know, at Saint Etienne, right?
Yeah, I know he
Aubameyang
played
was
in the
playing
wing.
on the wings over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I know.
At Dortmund, when he first
Wing.
came in, Lewandowski was a
I'm sure
striker.
my mom was
Wing.
using them on the
He
wing
was
still.
playing on the wings when Lewandowski was up front, and then Lewandowski left. They moved him back up front, and that's where he basically became a centre forward at Dortmund. Came to Arsenal, right? We played him up front for a bit. Lacazette came back from his injury, put him back out to left wing. I don't agree with it. I still don't agree with it. And remember when I told you Arteta's throwing people enough rope to hang themselves? Lacazette right now, if he keeps on effing up, we've just signed our captain up to a 3-year deal. I'm sure there was a couple of caveats in that deal. Play
Bro,
me more at least.
he just got
Centre
bro,
forward.
he just got 3 goals in 3 games.
And a Warren party is ominous for Lacazette coming. If those two come, or one of them come, I'm telling you, Aubameyang is going to end up front if Lacazette keeps fucking up his chances. Arteta's not going to just sit there and be like, yeah.
He's got 3 goals in 3 games. How many chances? Like, he's doing all right.
Clutch moments, man. While, as in the context of Lacazette missing all these chances, Aubameyang is just wasting away on the wings at 31. Nah, that's not happening for a long. I'm telling you, Arteta will at some point. You're gonna see Arteta try out Aubameyang up front. Are we kidding me? Like, bruv, just think about this. This guy's a bad boy. He's on the likes of Lewandowski and that man's level. This ain't some guy you're just trialing up front. This is Aubameyang.
Yeah, but say if you play up front, who are you putting on the left? Willian, Pepe, Martinelli,
Saka.
Saka and Martinelli, any of them, bro. What do you mean?
Delivery across the box.
Firepower. We got
Go, yeah. Let
I was
Saka
right,
and Martinelli battle it out on the left, right? Saka and Martinelli battling it out on the left. All right, Willian and Pepe in the middle, Lacazette, Aubameyang.
Makes sense.
So I was right. Lacazette is finished.
He's
not.
He's not finished.
Right, why do people go from one extreme to the other?
He can literally be our Giroud when Giroud was at Arsenal.
No, man. We say we wanted to replace Giroud. The thing is,
that's a different role, bro.
We buy Lacazette, and then we're like, he's all right, but he's not quite. Okay, let's buy Bennett as well. And then I'm like, bro, if he was good enough, we wouldn't even have had to buy him. But it's because we all kind of knew he wasn't quite there.
You're right.
No, I think Lacazette needs a midfield runner that goes beyond him. At Lyon, he had Naby Fekir. Him and Fekir were causing damage. At Arsenal, when he first came, he had Ramsey going beyond him. He's lost her element, and since then, we ain't got nothing that connects to the centre forward. It's the reason why we don't play Aubameyang up front. When we play him up front, you've noticed a couple of times he's just isolated.
Ceballos makes runs in behind sometimes.
Huh?
Ceballos makes runs in behind sometimes, but he did that with Eddie.
When was the last time you saw Ceballos go beyond the striker?
When he sweated that goal to Eddie in the game. What game was it?
Yeah.
Against Leeds.
Yeah, West Ham.
Last game.
Oh, West Ham. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is literally probably the only time I've seen Ceballos in the box post lockdown, let alone before it. Bruv.
No. He scored that goal, bro. He scored that goal, the winner, when he came back from injury or some shit.
Sheffield.
Yeah.
Carabao Cup.
Come on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's the goal that basically
makes the runs. He makes runs, bro.
You've given me two situations in the entire.
Bro, when we came back from, in the new season, he did that step over and freaking drag back.
Right.
He was
when we get Aura, when we get Aura, and you see him
I'm not comparing
into the box,
but that's different.
No, but I'm just saying, because you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. If we get Aura, and you see him carry the ball multiple times into the box, and exchange the ball with Lacazette, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking a carrier and then exchange and then go beyond. Do you get what I'm saying? He hasn't had that element since Fekir and Ramsey. Like, they will carry the ball to Lacazette. He'll decoy off of them, exchange the ball 1-2 around the corner beyond the offside line. Like, but Ceballos ain't doing that enough. Like, he'll do it last minute of the game because like Sheffield United was literally last minute of the game. the last game against West Ham, last minute of the game.
Fine, fair enough. Zamwa, what you say? Ole, Lamps, Arteta.
I mean, the thing is, it's Ole, Arteta, and Lampard. But the thing is, it's kind of. Here we go. Honestly, it's unfair to even say that he's above Lampard because I just haven't seen enough. But I will say it. Lampard, at least he got top 4 in a full season. We shouldn't compare.
What was the order again? Sorry. Ole,
Arteta, Lampard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, carry on. Yeah.
Zamwa
hater.
This man has an agenda. I promise you, this man has an agenda.
This guy here.
What has Oli shown you that makes him better than Arteta?
The sample size. He hasn't played enough. He hasn't managed enough games. It's unfair.
From what he has managed, what could you say?
Listen, don't get drunk over the charity game.
He can't say anything. He can't say anything. I literally asked him to say one thing.
Against Chelsea. Let's not forget.
I literally said, what could you say about his performance so far? And he will answer.
And
that's the slow motion, fam.
You know,
But I asked
he's
him one
left the
question.
room, man. Even his
What I asked
internet,
him is, what could you say about Arteta? What has he done so far? How would you rate him? And he
even
will
the
answer.
internet doesn't agree with his answer, bro.
Wow.
Just stopped him.
Yeah.
To be fair, I could kind of see. To me.
What do you think?
To me, I would say in what kind of results it's supposed to produce, as what I know from experience of life, Arteta should be first in this list. Then,
Exactly.
then from there on, Lampard and Ole are literally question mark. But the thing is that Lampard and Ole is someone that you cannot come, as much as you can hate Ole, and because he doesn't feel like he has it. He's like Arsene Wenger, and Arsene Wenger is like that mellow, but he knows what he's kind of doing. The thing is with Ole, you haven't seen too much of. You haven't seen his tactics. You haven't seen what he can actually do factually, the way that you can see with Arteta.
He doesn't have a style of play. I'm saying he doesn't have a style of play.
Exactly. What's his style of play? If you look at
he doesn't.
Pep, if you look at Klopp, if you look at Mourinho, if you look at even Eddie Howe, you know their style of football. Like, but with Oli, you don't know that.
You don't know what style of. You don't even ask Wenger. You had a style of play, so that's the weird part. But now that Kems, earlier you said that Bruno, he came in and he signed. What's his name? He signed Bruno. He signed Bruno. Then that was Oli's decision to make that and change the team around the line. So it was Oli's judgments to say that this guy can get the best of what I have. So that's a good enough decision.
Exactly.
He made that decision. I don't think Ollie's going out there and say, I want Bruno Fernandes. I think someone probably said, like, this is the guy you want to buy.
That's an agenda.
Facts.
No, it's not facts.
Ollie's not going out there and he's watching Bruno Fernandes highlights and saying, fuck this guy, I like him. Someone's bringing him a piece of paper.
One slight curveball I'm gonna throw in favor of Ole, which got swept under the carpet, is it looks like he wanted to sign Haaland, but he didn't get back for that for whatever reason. But we'll just forget I said that.
That was very close. You know,
I don't want to think about it because if they got Haaland, I'd be intense.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing this thing. That's thing I wouldn't be doing.
I know. I'll be scared of United. I'm not scared of United.
I wouldn't look someone in his eye.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, but why didn't we get? That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't we get that target? Why are we not getting Sancho? Why didn't we get Upamecano? Why are we not getting a CDM? Why are we
Because these men are checking their wallets and they're thinking, "Fuck it, this COVID is a bit long, you know. This COVID is long."
You know
no,
what?
but that after the Haaland thing was before COVID.
True. I don't know.
So if we got that at that point, and then we got Bruno, that's a change
I'm not
because
even-
number one, the striker
Do you know what
is
it is?
sorted.
You know, can I give my take on why it didn't happen?
Why?
It's a bit rough. It's simple, but it's a bit rough.
It's his
Yeah.
father, right?
No.
Oh, okay,
not
okay.
really. One, yeah, the pull of social. Social hasn't really got that glow that, like, you see when what the simple factor about Arteta is, it seems every single person that he has a conversation with, they all seem to be like, it's a light bulb
You
moment.
know, exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ole ain't got that. Like for
They
for
talk
one,
Ole and they're thinking,
Can I
like,
ask you guys
and then-
something? Can I ask you
and
guys
then-
something? Because I seriously don't know. I seriously don't know. I put my hands up and say I seriously don't know. Haaland or Van der Beek?
Haaland.
"What?
Haaland.
Haaland?
For
Or
United.
Van der Beek?
Haaland?
No, I mean like as a player, as a, you notice
As a player,
like, this is
Haaland. Haaland.
Haaland is
Trust me.
Haaland is ridiculous. No,
Like,
no,
you-
long bit. Don't do
You have to look at the
Haaland-
circumstances as well.
Haaland is
for
ridiculous.
Manchester United, they should have taken
no
Haaland.
standard, as in standard as a player.
Standard, bro.
Haaland is
Haaland,
better,
Haaland,
man. Haaland is
Haaland.
ridiculous, bro.
Generational talent.
If you use Van de Beek properly, yeah, I'm telling you, like, Man United, you guys are wasting this guy. Yeah, he looks so
True.
out of place at Man United. That's the thing. He just looks like a guy who's just out of place. It's just a
Exactly.
piece. Like, I'm telling you, Van de Beek is wavy. He's wavy.
think-
If you ever get anything like you
Not
should be
Haaland.
getting out of Van de Beek, that's a
He's
player.
not
there.
Haaland.
I
He's
think
not
Van der
Haaland.
Beek was a panic buy. I think it was a panic buy
Yeah.
from United. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For Man United, you guys needed Haaland more. But if I'm
Exactly.
telling you, if Real Madrid had gone Van de Beek, blood, you would have heard about it and you would have seen it. Like they've got Donny Van de Beek.
Mad.
I'm telling you, Van de Beek wavy. He's just the wrong guy for Man United. It's so bad. Like it's
So
mad.
Lobe, so you're saying that Van der Beek and Haaland, these two are just as balanced as each other to get.
But it just depends what you need. But if you were in a position where you needed Van de Beek and he came in, you're getting. It's like,
wait, hold on a second. This proves my point. He
If
brought
Liverpool-
in Van der Beek.
He what?
Put in power. He brought
Okay.
in Van der Beek.
who?
Ole.
Yeah, but that was Van der Sar. I'm sure Van der Sar phoned up
Had a
Man
plan.
United
Yeah.
and then been like, "Yo, do you know what? Yeah, old teammate of mine, I've got a player who's available for you. You know, do
Exactly.
you want to take him?"
Exactly. Like, I don't think Oli has that factor, that Sir Alex had or Wenger had, like bringing in players. Like, I think it was a game between Bournemouth against United. Yeah. After the game, Oli was like to Nathan Aki, "We need a left." I think this is true, innit? Because the way he was speaking, like, you couldn't hear him, but you can kind of guess what he was saying. He was like, "Yeah, we need a left-footed centre back." I was like, okay, if he comes, then that's intent. He went to Man City. Like, come on, man. So Oli, I don't think has that factor, bro. Like, I'm just
He
being
ain't got
honest.
that combo element.
Yeah,
Like, you know, basically, give for you to understand it. Imagine Fergie having that combo with you, like, oh shit.
Exactly. I'm coming straight away. Straight away.
You know what I mean?
Oli,
Like,
nah.
Fair
LA
enough.
got that.
So at the end of the day, I think Arteta edges it only because he's got slight experience, because he's been spending with people that are actually winning Premier League and well-built team and everything. And so he's contributed. He's seen it behind closed doors. We had a chat about this yesterday after in the lobby. Like, it literally has been drilled into his head, and he's contributed. and he knows what he wants out of a squad. He just needs to be backed, to be fair. And so that's the only reason why I say that Arteta's got a slight edge over these managers. But Ole and Lampard, they've got a lot of proving to do. A lot of proving
A lot.
to prove.
So does Arteta. But the thing is, technically, so does Arteta. But I mean, right now, the doubt.
He's won something.
FA Cup.
Yeah, he's just ahead of those other guys, but he's still got cream place.
But that also adds pressure as well.
That's of course.
If nothing happens in the next year, whoa. Like,
of course, hence why I asked the question: is he going to get backed? That's what you needed.
Now, let me flip the question. Yeah, who's put the three in order? Ole, Lampard, and Arteta. Who's more likely to get backed? Put them in order.
Lampard, Ole, Arteta.
So Arteta's last to get backed, but it's probably the better manager. Like we've all.
But that's because Arsenal don't
Balance
spend. Arsenal don't spend at all. Like in the situation that you're in, if Ole was in Arsenal, how
we'd be in the bin. Oh,
bro!
Ole
was in Arsenal because
we finished. Mama, we'll be like Swansea City, man. I'm being honest.
Only AC, blood. It will be just shameful, blood. Tearful.
That would be crazy. I mean, I can even see
it. 200 mil for Man United. Oh,
yeah,
200 million.
Or Arteta went to Chelsea and got back with all the stuff that he needs.
Wow, that's Champions League in what, 2 years?
So last thing I'll say is Arteta is a good manager that looks like he won't be backed. Ole looks like a not very clear manager that will get backed, but then Lampard looks like a decent manager who might get backed, but if he doesn't get results, you got the most cutthroat board of all of them.
Yeah, but so Ole doesn't look like he's going to get back. Completely. Ole's not going to get back.
Lampard, if Lampard is not on point, he will get sacked before Ole and Arteta.
Yeah, no.
But Abramovich
doesn't. You don't mess it.
You don't play with his money, blood. The investment is done now. Okay, exactly. You had a little honeymoon period, Frank Lampard. You got top 4 football without no signings, but now I've taken 200 mil out of my pocket. Are you mad?
Okay, guys.
Play one on left wing. Are you sure, man?
Well done, boys. Anyway, this is the first time we had the Arsenal conversation. Hopefully, there was many more. This was literally late recording. Next time, hopefully, the Arsenal boys will actually be on point, professional, like the Man United people are. You know what I'm saying? And we don't waste no time. This is why we get our signings done straightforward. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining in. Like, share, subscribe, the all usual stuff that you do in YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Peace.